Hello everybody, I'm Dave Ackman. If you forgot what day it is and gave up about caring how many people are wearing pants in your Zoom meetings, you're not alone. It's kind of a good thing though, because if you accidentally show up for work on a Saturday, the commute back to your bedroom isn't very time consuming. Even better, if you miss work on a Friday because you thought it was a Saturday, you could just say your Wi-Fi was down all day, Spectrum is also your mobile provider, and every New Yorker knows how much they suck. So, that you're free, join us with our discussion of the battle between a man with a
very, very large brain
and a man who just needs to stay alive until November 3rd to make history if he wins when Kamala Harris becomes the first female president. If you can't at least see the humor in that, well then,
you're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
We are the show that exposes the idiocy of politicians and the media with their modern-day book burning, pretty much just destroying everything they don't like. So, take off your 10 hats and get ready to hear the truth about Area 51. This is The Great Divide. The Democrats have a bulletproof playbook. It's had to evolve a little bit after a minor mishap where they got caught spying on the 2016 Trump campaign, but they came out with a new idea. It's exactly the same, a fake scandal, but this time a bit more in plain sight. It's almost like a mystery, a screenplay, where the media join forces with Schumer and Pelosi, along with their sidekicks, person so crazy she is governor in her mind, and a 30-year-old progressive money tree farmer whose superpower is stealing from other gardens. With these heroes, you won't even need the police. You get shot on your street, you have free healthcare. It's worth a bullet, right? These glorious leaders are here to protect us and give us everything we want, for free. Forget they've been in office since TikTok was a clack on the wall with a bird in it. We'll get that stuff, the change that they've been promising. It has to come. All we have to do is just vote for them one more time. When your free education and your vast knowledge of everything they tell you is good doesn't seem to be working out so well, they give you extra cards to play. If you don't like something, it's racist, misogynistic, bigot, estophobe, or it never happened. Everything could be gone in a snap of a finger. If you want your cities that currently look like this to now look like this, or your healthcare that currently looks like this, but it can look like this, or your education that currently is like this.
Hi, I'm former male supermodel Derek Zoolander, and here at the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good and who want to learn to do other stuff good too, we teach students of all ages everything they need to know
to look like this.
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
Let's see, minimum wage, Medicare for all. We need to make colleges, public colleges, tuition free.
By the way, the media, they're getting ahead on that second one. Now it's time to find a scandal. Everyone has been stuck inside for months, so it could be something no one actually cares about. It could even be something people don't really like. Something that's always late, something that if you're under 25 you've never even heard of. The post office. Now, I'm not going to talk about this for very long because that's how boring it is, unless you're a leftist. But celebrities, they've become very concerned with the fate of the post office, once they were told it still exists, of course. Now, they're the perfect people for a stupid cause like this because it's something that's not actually happening. But that does not stop people like Taylor Swift, Tom Hanks, Mark Hamill, and others to bravely take to Twitter while Rex Chapman drives the streets of Burbank in an attempt to find one of these post office things that he now has a newfound passion for. And then it happens. He sees one, and there's a giant red lock on it. What can he do? It's already started. Trump is evil and acts fast. With nowhere else to go, he quickly snaps a picture and takes to Twitter. Thank God for those blue check marks. They quickly jump on this evil and spread it around, so justice will prevail. Because of their investigation and brave tweets, some person, probably a Russian bot actually, went to the post office and started snooping around, looking at every corner suspiciously, turning up sidewalk, digging up dirt.
The Burbank collection boxes on the front are in fact locked. There's no way to move them. So anyone trying to drop off a letter via car, it's not going to happen.
They even looked at the other side of the damn mailbox, where there happened to be a little slot.
What I did find, though, is not all of them, but some of them have a slit for you to put it in through the back.
This slot may have been for letters or something. Who knows what slots are used for back in those days?
And I don't know if that works or what.
And then the USPS has the audacity to respond by saying that these locks have been on since 2016 to prevent theft and vandalism, and unused boxes or boxes in low traffic areas are put in shopping centers since 2011. This can't be. Trump wasn't president then. I mean, come on, think. Use your Marxist brain. Oh, that's right. Damn it. Great effort, celebs, though. You're the best and the brightest. Your work is never done. One day, you will surely beat Trump in his Russian bots. That day is soon to come. Now, join them next time for Post Office Part 2. Oregon Rep. Peter DeFazzo finds a solution. That's right. Delusion. Leftists, celebrities, media, sorry to repeat myself. I know you know, or at least hope you know, that mail-in voting is not the same as an absentee ballot. When the media and Democrats talk about Trump and high-profile individuals voting by mail, they are talking about absentees. Just listen to how they word what they are saying. They want you to think that mail-in votes are the same as an absentee. This is not true. The difference is an absentee ballot is requested by the voter from the state. Then one ballot is mailed to the owner with their information on it to the address where they currently live. Mail-in voting is where the government sends a ballot to every single person on a voter roll, and this is done automatically. This can become a major problem because most people don't change their voter rolls or even know what that is. People move, have multiple homes, inherit property, etc. This leads to some people receiving multiple ballots, sometimes even at multiple homes. Getting neighbors' ballots, getting ballots from someone who lived there years ago. Some people, and this is true, receive ballots from deceased individuals or even ballots for pets. The list goes on and on. Remember how 10 seconds ago we were told not to overwhelm the hospital systems due to COVID? Here we don't want to overwhelm the post offices or the voting system, both of which are government run, meaning not very efficient to begin with. And then you have voter harvesting. This is where volunteers from party committees can be assigned to or choose neighborhoods to pick up ballots from. This can cause someone from one party to be a little bit reluctant to go into an area that is known to have more voters of the opposing party. In some states, ballots are even labeled with the party affiliation you are registered under. This makes it pretty easy for ballots to go missing. Our system is not set up to have massive mail-in voting. Even if there is no fraud, messing something up is pretty much a guarantee. For people who claim to want a fair election, they really don't tell you about the inevitable disaster they are trying to cause. This is not about COVID. This is not about safety. This is about politics. Oh, and P.S., little tip here. If you're going to try to prove it is too dangerous to vote in person, protesting in groups probably isn't the best way to show that it is too dangerous to vote in person. You are literally doing what you're protesting is unsafe to do. So, there you have it. Mail-in voting, as the Mythbusters would say, this one's busted. Thank you for joining me. First time doing a podcast. This one's a little bit short, but I hope you tune in. We're going to try to have these coming along pretty regularly, or as much as the people that are crazy enough to watch this actually do. For now, I'm Dave Ackman, and this is The Great Divide.